Good, good, good. Jesus.
So today I'm going to be doing get ready with me, but it's just makeup, ready on a budget makeup look. I'm going to the beach, so I'm just doing my makeup, and then I'm going to be reviewing a SHEIN wig that I got, so stay tuned for that. I actually did not know that SHEIN sells wigs until like really recently, so I'm really excited to show you guys what this wig looks like. It's actually a very short wig, a short curly wig, so you guys can stay tuned for that. For now, I'm going to just be doing my makeup and probably doing a little voiceover, maybe not. We'll see what happens. So if you're new here, remember to click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post another video. And if you're not new here, you've been here for a while, thank you for coming back, and welcome to the gang. To all the new peeps, remember to like, subscribe and share. Comment down below if you have any suggestions on how I can make my videos better or more interactive or anything like that. So let's get into it. I decided to do a voiceover, and I'm starting on a freshly washed face. And the first thing that I usually do when I'm doing makeup is my brows. So I just use a regular eyeliner pencil, or people even can use their lip liners as well, but I use like a lighter shade of brown because I don't really like when my brows are too dark. I like it to look a little bit more natural, so I just use the brown pencil and shade in my natural brows. So that's what I'm doing here right now. Can you focus on me? So when I think I'm finished shading in my brows, I make sure that I look at them to see if they look the same, and if they don't, then I just go in again and try to make it a little bit more symmetrical. So I just shade it in until I think they look the same. After shading in my brows, then I go in with some LA Girl Pro Concealer. I usually use a very light shade because I want my brows to be very defined, and this shade is the shade Toffee in their concealer. I usually go ahead and squeeze some of the product onto my hand, the back of my hand, because I find that it's easier to use that way. So I just squeeze some on my hand, and then I use the brush of the concealer to apply it under my brows and so on. If you look close, you can see where I messed up with the concealer, but I'm going to fix it so you guys can just watch and see how I actually fix when you make a mistake on the concealer. So after using the lighter shade to outline your brows, then you're just going to use a darker shade to go over the outline that you made with the lighter shade. You'll see what I'm referring to shortly. The shade that I'm using is actually the shade Chestnut, the same LA Beauty Girl concealer. As you can see, I don't use a beauty blender to blend out the concealer. I use a brush, and I usually like to use this brush because I think it just blends it out nicely. There are other brushes that you can use, and by all means you can just use the one that you're most comfortable with, but this is the one that I usually use. So this is how I fix my brows. So what I do is I just go in with the same pencil that I used to fill in my brows before. I just use it and go over the line that I want it to have. So basically just trace the line that you want it to have, and yeah, just go over the brows a couple times just to make it a little brighter than it was before, and ensure that you clean up all the areas nicely. What I just did is to give the brows a more natural look by shading in the front of the brows. That's the part that looks like it's about to meet. Yeah, you just shade that in with the same pencil, but not too dark because you want it to look natural. So after we clean up our brows, the next step is to set them with powder. You can use whichever powder you're comfortable with. I usually use setting powder, and I basically just go over my eyelids and then I just go over my brows with the powder itself, just to give it a more matte finish, and to not have it looking oily, because I don't like when it looks oily. So next we're gonna jump in with our LA Colors foundation, and I really just use a little tiny bit, like you don't need a lot, just a little bit on each cheek, just to fill out your skin tone and get your face in one color. So see, I put too much. And I actually use a brush to blend the makeup on my face, because I don't really like to use a beauty blender to blend out at first. So I use a brush and just blend everything out all over my face.
Baby, can you focus on me? Lazy and broke. Know we get this money, so I guess I can't complain. But I feel alone even when we're alone. And that don't cause nothing, but I don't wanna give up. Baby, I just...
And guys, remember your neck. Always remember to blend out some of the makeup on your neck. Then we're gonna go in with our concealer and outline our nose and the contour.
Baby, can you focus on me?
So here I'm just showing you guys that there are two different shades, and the one that I just used is the first one I touched, and the one that I'm using now is the second one, which should be a lighter shade than the first one that you put. For these, you're just going to put them in the places that you want to be really lighter than the other places, just for a more highlight look. So I put them right in the corner of my eyes, at the end of my eyes, above my lips, in the middle of my forehead, and on my chin. And once you put your concealer on, you're going to let it sit, right? And while it's sitting, I just put on my blush, because I like when the blush is underneath my concealer. So I use the Magic Mini by Juvia's palette, and I just go in I just go in with the darkest red they have, and that shade is called Koji. I think it's called Koji. I don't know why this thing keeps dropping, but I think it's called Koji, Kogi. So that's the one that I use for my blush, and it is very pigmented, so be careful on how you use it. Just tap it a little, and then you want to just go into your skin with that blush and give yourself that little glow that you're looking for.
Lately I've been a little fed up. Wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on...
Now we're gonna go in with our handy dandy beauty blender. And along with your beauty blender, you're gonna need some setting spray. What I do is I spray the beauty blender a little bit, just a little bit, with your setting spray. Give it a little wave and blow on it a little and get it a little tacky, and then I use it to blend out the concealer that has been sitting on my face, and that usually blends it out really well for me. After blending that out, then you're gonna go in with your pressed powder, and you're going to just go ahead and outline the places of your face that you want to be lighter. and that's usually your under eyes, in the middle of your nose, your forehead, above your lips, and your chin.
Baby, can you focus on me? Lazy and broke. Know we get this money, so I guess I can't complain. But I feel alone even when we're alone.
Now we're on to my favorite part, which is the lips. And I have this pencil that has the brown and the black, but today I'm going for the black, so I'm gonna use the black to line my lips.
Just focus on me. Can you focus on me? Yeah. Baby, can you focus?
So y'all know, once you do the lips, the look is going to come together. So that's what happened with me, and I usually get very pumped around this time. So now I'm going to put a little color, and I'm using a lip liquid here. You can use whichever liquid you're actually comfortable with, and I'm putting in this pink blush color, just to give it a little, you know, pop. And you just blend that out, so that the pink and the black can come together, and it looks real cute already, like really cute.
Baby, I just want you to get up. Lately, I've been a little fed up. Wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me?
We're just gonna go in and set our face, and we set everything except our lips, in the case that we're not doing eyeshadow. So we're not doing eyeshadow, so we set everything except our lips.
Baby, can you focus on me? Lazy and broke. Know we get this money, so I guess I can't.
So now that our face is dry, I do lip gloss, and I just use a regular clear lip gloss. You can use whichever lip gloss that you actually like. This is one that I like.
Lately, I've been a little fed up. Wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me? Yeah. Baby, can you focus on me?
And once the lips are done, you know the look is complete, and girl was feeling herself. Like, that look was so cute, like really flawless. Like, come on, you cannot tell me that you don't like this look. Come on. Well, I like when under my eyes look really light, so I'm gonna go in with my Morphe palette, and I love this palette so much. I'm definitely gonna go in and get a lighter shade, and just base under my eyes with that. This step is completely optional. You don't necessarily have to do this. I just like to do it because I think it gives the look a more precise finish, and that's just for me. And I almost forgot highlighter. So this highlighter was broken to pieces. I had to try to open it up like the best way possible, and it still did not even work. It just was all over the place. So I tried to get a little on my finger so I could put it up at the places that I want it, which is like under, well, not under, on my nose and on my cheekbones.
Wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me?
So guys, I just got done with doing my makeup, and as you can see, it is flawless. Who could I tell you, say this makeup was done with only LA Beauty concealers and LA Beauty foundation? Like, I'm looking gorgeous, like I'm looking real cute. Like, what are you saying? Like, I'm looking real cute. But yeah, let me just did one pull out my hair if you see. we actually look like with hair. But I'm actually going to be installing a wig. So let's get into it. Let's get into the wig, okay? So as you know, SHEIN come like the next Amazon, because SHEIN is selling everything as of late, right? So I wanted to review a wig from SHEIN. So me never gonna spend my money and buy no expensive wig for review. So I bought a short wig. I've been wanting a short pixie wig for a while now, so I decided to go with their short pixie wig. The packaging is real pretty. Like, it says, I'm not sure what it says, 100%. Oh my god. Anyway, it says 100% human hair. The box is very pretty, very girly, very pink. You know, we have to take the thumbnail them. But anyway, yeah, so let's get into it. So this is what inside the box looks like. It looks good. It gives you some instructions on how to brush the wig, how to comb the wig. Yeah, it tells you whether it's curly or not curly. For curly wigs, you shouldn't comb it. For straight wigs, you should brush it. All that good stuff. It also tells you how to put on the wig and some other instructions, how to care for the wig and how to measure the length, whatever. This is what the wig comes in, a little Ziploc bag. And this is what the wig looks like. Why that little bit right out of the pack? So it don't look terrible. It don't look terrible. But yeah, so let's take it out. There's a white foam material underneath the wig, and this is what the inside looks like. Bear in mind, it's a 1 inch lace, so 13 by 1 inch lace. So this is what a 13 by 1 inch lace would look like. It has 2 combs at the side, which I really like, because that gives the wigs more security. And this is what the lace looks like. This is what the lace looks like. Yeah, so I forgot to see what can go on with this. Let me see. Might not. I'm thinking this is gonna be real cute. But anyway, yeah, that's the wig. That's what the wig looks like. And I'm excited because I've never, like I said, I didn't even know that SHEIN has wigs, bro. Like, who didn't know that SHEIN sell wig? Like, recently we actually find out them sell wig, and I was like so surprised and so excited, because you know SHEIN are for cheap and clean. So I was like, okay, we can see what's going on. And we did. So I'm going to try to install the wig. Me is not a wig installer. Me don't know nothing about installing wig, so I'm gonna try my thing, and you guys can watch that in my next video. So tell me what you think about the look that I did. Tell me if you use those products that I actually use in your everyday makeup, and tell me what you think overall about the application process of the makeup that I used. So also give me your feedback, like is there anything that I can change, anything that you'd like to see me do. If you want to see me make a specific video, then you can let me know that as well, and we can definitely try out those videos. Also, I did my lashes as well, so if you want me to do a video on how I installed my lashes, then you guys can tell me. I will show you. Like, I got all the tea, girl. Like, I really be gotten all the tea. So you can tell me if you guys want to see the video on how I actually installed these amazing, beautiful lashes. So thank you guys for staying tuned to my video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that notification bell so you can get a notification the next time that I post a video. Comment down below, stay interactive. Follow me on my Instagram page and my TikTok page. I'm trying to be as consistent as I can now, so I really appreciate all the support. If you guys are going to post my videos, post them, and remember to mention me so that I can go ahead and repost on my social media pages, guys. Thank you so much for staying tuned to the end of this video, and I'll see you guys next time.